Ganymede was a divine hero from Troy, said to be the most beautiful mortal in Greece. His good looks, however, proved to be his downfall, as he caught the eye of none other than Zeus himself. The king of the gods was so taken with Ganymede that he abducted him and brought him to Mount Olympus to become his personal cupbearer. This story became a popular model for the Greek custom of paiderastia, which involved a romantic relationship between an older man and a younger, adolescent boy. It's worth noting that in Latin, Ganymede was known as Catamidus, a name that eventually became the origin of the English word catamite. In Plato's Phaedrus, Socrates describes Zeus as desiring Ganymede, while in Plato's Laws, the Cretans are accused of using the myth to justify their own unnatural pleasures. Regardless of the controversy that surrounded the story, Ganymede's abduction and service as Zeus's cupbearer had a tremendous cultural impact. It inspired countless works of art, poetry, and literature throughout Greek history, and continues to capture the imagination of people today. Ganymede was a young shepherd boy who lived on Mount Ida near Troy. One day, Zeus came down and disguised himself as an eagle. He swooped down and abducted Ganymede, taking him up to Mount Olympus. There, Zeus made Ganymede the cupbearer for the gods, replacing Hebe who had married Heracles. Zeus was so impressed with Ganymede that he even granted him eternal youth and immortality. However, not everyone was happy about Ganymede's new role. Hera, Zeus' wife, saw Ganymede as a rival for her husband's affection. Despite this, Ganymede continued to serve the gods faithfully for many years. Eventually, Zeus decided to honor Ganymede in a special way. He put him in the sky as the constellation Aquarius, where he could shine brightly for all to see. In addition to this, Zeus also compensated Ganymede's father Tros for his loss. He gave him fine horses as a way of making amends. Some people have suggested that the pederastic aspect of the myth is due to a social custom in Crete. However, others have questioned this view. There is also a version of the myth that describes Ganymede as the cupbearer for King Minos instead of Zeus. Some people have equated this myth version to Cretan pederasty practices. Despite this controversy, poets have long used Ganymede as a symbol of the beautiful young male who attracts homosexual desire and love. Even today, the largest moon of Jupiter is named after him as a tribute to his bravery and service to the gods. Once upon a time, in the land of Greek mythology, there lived a boy named Ganymede. His parents were believed to be Tros of Dardania and Callirrhoe, daughter of the river god Scamander. However, there were varying accounts about his father, with some claiming it was Laomedon while others suggested Elos or Assaracus. Despite the conflicting stories, Ganymede was always known for his astonishing beauty, which caught the attention of the powerful god Zeus. The king of gods was enamored with the young boy and was determined to make him his lover. To achieve his goal, Zeus transformed into an eagle and abducted Ganymede to Olympus, the home of the gods. There, he appointed Ganymede as the cupbearer, responsible for serving wine to the deities. It was said that because of his role, the wine never lost its potency. Ganymede's abduction is a popular tale in Greek mythology and has been depicted by many artists throughout history. Despite its controversial implications, the story offers insight into the beliefs and traditions of ancient Greece and continues to fascinate people to this day. In Greek mythology, Ganymede was a young Trojan prince who was kidnapped by Zeus and taken to Mount Olympus to serve as a cupbearer to the gods. In 5th century Athens, vase painters were particularly drawn to Ganymede's story, frequently depicting him on their works of art. They often portrayed him as a muscular, attractive young man, even though his physique was less developed than that of athletes. One of the earliest depictions of Ganymede can be found on a red figure crater in the Musée du Louvre, created by the Berlin painter. On one side of the crater, Zeus can be seen chasing Ganymede while the youth runs away on the other side, rolling along a hoop while holding aloft a crowing cock. This scene depicts the homoerotic courtship rituals that were commonplace in ancient Greece. The Achilles painter also depicted Ganymede fleeing with a cock on a vase. Leochares, a Greek sculptor from Athens, created a lost bronze group of Ganymede and the eagle. Although the original has been lost, a well-known marble group of the same subject can be found in the Vatican. This sculpture was noted for its ingenious composition and influenced the sculpture of the Baroque period. Finally, the story of Ganymede and Zeus disguised as an eagle was a popular subject on Roman funerary monuments. At least 16 sarcophagi feature this scene, attesting to the enduring popularity of Ganymede's story in ancient art.
Do you want to explore more Greek mythology stories? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.